Scrabble. Yeah, because there was a lot of white squares using black words. Yeah, you feel me? Yeah. No, it was kind of funny. When I lived in LA, I had a friend called Raoul, who was a person of color, and we went out one night. We got stopped 3 times by the police, like doing nothing. We were just walking. We got stopped. First time, I was like, okay, we're in LA. Second time, I started getting really fucked off, and I'd had a few beers. Third time, I started raging at this fucking policeman. I was like, I'm gonna be an ally. So I was like, you need to stop down, you need to step off, blah, blah, blah. He's like, you need to calm down, sir. And I'm like, don't tell me to calm down, you're being racist, blah, blah, blah. And then my mate, Raoul, gets me, he turns to me around and says, Ian, you need to calm down. I'm like, why? I'm trying to stick up for you, dude. He said, you're not the one he's gonna shoot. It's like, fuck, man, there we are. So yeah, a little bit of LA there. Speaking of America, our next comic does come from the land of the was free. Can you please put it together, please, for Maneesh?
What's up, guys? Nice to see y'all. It's nice to be the third guy up here with a giant dick, so that's cool. Oh, man.
Charlie, calm down.
So America, huh?
We got too many big dicks here.
Yeah, on the dance floor. Oh, man, I wish I had prepped my set before I got up here. That would be cool. Man, it's nice to be back in Chiang Mai. It's like everything's changed. I was here last year. I mean, I was also here last week, but I was here last year. And this place has gotten really great. It like reminds me of home now. There's just marijuana and Taco Bell and more marijuana. It feels like California. Oh man, I like being back here. And it's nice to see white people in the audience. That's always great. I love it. And it's nice that they're not too attractive. I found that non-attractive white people are like the best people for raising property values in a city. Like they're non-threatening and they're perfect. They're my favorites. Oh my God. Anyway. So I've been traveling a lot. I've been in a lot of cities these days, and I've been living in Colombia quite a bit. And Colombia is a cool place. But I don't know if anybody's here is Colombia, South America, Escobar town. I don't know if anybody here has heard about the like large number of deaths in Colombia from Tinder dates in the last year. So people go out on these dates and they get drugged with this drug called scopolamine that makes you like pass out, and then the girls will steal from you. And 8 Americans died last year because they were overdosed by their date, which is pretty crazy. But I gotta say, like, I can't decide if I'd rather like accidentally be drugged and robbed or have another like accidental blowjob from a ladyboy. You think by the 3rd time I would realize that this is a ladyboy, but I think I just like my subconscious just like let it happen, man. Let it happen. Just let it ride. So, but with all this travel, like I'm wondering who in the audience here, like I've noticed there's 2 types of people in the world. There's like people who like to sit in the aisle seat when they fly, and people who like to sit in the window seat when they fly, and then I guess people who have never flown. But of the people who are here, I'm assuming you've flown. Who likes to sit in the window seat? Right, all the nice, happy people. And who likes to sit in the aisle seat? Yeah, you fucking degens, I love it. Because here's my theory. My theory is that the people who are window seat sitters, they like to enjoy the ride, sit down, put their bag down, like enjoy the view, watch the flight take off, and enjoy the journey. Aisle seat people just like to piss, shit, and vape in the bathroom. That is what I think that the aisle seats are designed for, and based on the audience response, I feel like it was pretty accurate. But yeah, man, so I've been traveling a lot, and always sitting in the aisle seat, obviously. And this year it's gotten fucking weird, man. I was in Los Angeles. I was flying to Sacramento, and on the flight there's like this TSA thing that's like the American like security people that make you take off your shoes and like all this crazy shit. And so I'm trying to get through, and I'm getting on this flight, and the guy in front of me just reeks of marijuana. There's just clearly like a ton of shit in his bag. And he puts his stuff through security, and it goes through, and the TSA calls him off to the side, and I'm like, oh shit, what's gonna happen? This is big news. They pull him off to the side, and they open his bag, and they say, sir, You are not allowed to fly with a bottle of water in your bag. This is unacceptable. And meanwhile, there's literally a quarter of an ounce of marijuana in this guy's bag that is visibly visible, but apparently is legal. And I guess you can do that here too now. You're allowed to fly with drugs in your bag, and that should blew my mind. Oh my God. Anyway, so, oh man, this joke is terrible. Let's do it anyway. So, before I do this joke, where are you from? Yeah.
Korea, sort of.
Why do you look to your
I
right?
was born in Korea, but I lived in...
Did you have to double check with him where you were born, or? Uh-huh. Oh man, you were born in Korea and then you lived in Canada?
Partly, yeah.
And which do you prefer?
Neither.
I guess that's why all of us are here, right? Man, fuck that place. Oh man, I've never been to Korea, but I have heard I'm not welcome there as a black man. It's been really difficult. That joke was terrible. Okay, and you are from Canada?
Yeah.
All y'all from Canada? I don't have any jokes about Canada because Canada is a joke. Anyway. All right, so I was gonna tell some jokes about my parents being disappointed in me, but I don't think it needs any further explanation. I think it's pretty clear why. But yeah, they are, and it's been really tough, and so I thought maybe I would figure out a way to make my parents proud of me. Maybe finally I could make them happy about who I am. So I decided to start playing chess. I thought maybe they'd think I was smart if I could, win, become a grandmaster, impress the world. It takes only about like 8 weeks of daily losing to 4-year-old children before you realize that you're not that impressive and that you're destined to actually continue to be a disappointment to your parents. So I was playing every day in tournaments and I lost all the time. Oh, by the way, the whole point of this is a marketing scheme because I want to play chess. I got a fucking need for fixes, and I have a chessboard right here, so after the show, somebody fucking challenge me, please. Anyway, so I decided to, I moved to Medellin earlier this year, and I was in a tournament. Yeah, there's not very many. There's only one a year in Medellin. Anyway, so I went to this tournament, and anyway, everybody at this tournament was ranked extremely much higher than I am. There's these point systems, and everybody was ranked 1,500 or higher. I'm ranked like 900, so that means that I have a 1 in 100 chance of beating these people. And anyway, so I'm playing this game. I'm making my moves, and suddenly I realize that I might be able to win this game. And I tell my friend to turn on the camera. I'm like, Mafe, turn on the camera. She starts filming. I'm like, if I sack my rook, I can win his queen. So I sack my rook, win the queen, win the bishop, checkmate. I'm so fucking stoked, 1 in 100 chance. I'm so proud. Can I get a round of applause for that one moment of happiness I've had in the last 36 years? Thank you. That's also the first round of applause I've ever gotten, so that's great. Anyway, I'm so excited. I win the checkmate. Fuck yeah, I'm like celebrating. I look at the camera, I shake the guy's hand, and then I celebrate more, and then I grab the camera ready to post. And then I watch this video, and holy shit, it is like the only video that'll get me canceled because this child was 5 years old. This is a 5-year-old kid, and all you see on this camera is me just like, take this guy's king, take the queen. This kid starts tearing up. Then I take his bishop, he starts crying. And then I checkmate, I start celebrating at the camera, shake his hand, and then I'm like, yeah! Anyway, that was the, Anyway, I can never go back to Colombia, man. I can't make it there. That kid's gonna kill me, man. I don't wanna get scopolamine by a child. Anyway, guys, thank you very much. It was a pleasure to be up here, and I hope to see you next time.